just because, oh my gosh, you're not cool like ZM.
All right, this is attempt number 2 at getting the podcast on the air today. Not that we ever have technical issues on this show or anything.
Never. We're perfect.
Aren't we, though?
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, God. It worked. I don't know why. It worked so well for me, like 5-6 years ago when I was doing live stream shows every single day. And all of a sudden, I don't know. I moved the studio upstairs and nothing seems to connect anymore. Anyway, you know what? We may have actually tackled one of the biggest tech issues that we've had on this podcast for some time.
Which one?
The fact that when we stream to my Facebook, when people comment, I don't see the comments.
Oh, that one.
That one. Hang on a second here.
Look at it.
You can see the comments. Oh, my God. Zoe is apparently echoing.
Oh.
Zoe, why are you echoing? What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
Oh, man. Hang on a second here. Let's try that setting. This is really good for the... Okay. No, see, if I do that, then Zoe goes away on my... All right. Weird. Oh, I know what it is. I know. Audio. There we go. I bet you Zoe is no longer echoing.
Oh, am I no longer echoing? I'm no longer echoing.
Were you echoing in your own headphones?
Yes, but that's fine. I'm used to that.
No, but that shouldn't happen.
But it's kind of like my internal monologue as I go about my day anyways, so I'm very used to hearing myself mentally.
Chris, thank you for being there and letting us know that we have resolved the issues. Okay, all right. Yay! So the only thing left to do, and this is, we use a platform called StreamYard, so there's only one thing left to do, and that is to get in touch with StreamYard, because the audio portion of the podcast, whether you listen on Apple or Spotify, we're going to talk about Spotify in a moment, or any of the typical audio-only podcast platforms, is when Zoe or I talk and then the other talks, it mutes one of our microphones on the video component only. The audio portion, for the most, we seem to have ironed out. So I don't understand it.
I don't get it either. So sometimes we can't tell, or like we can see that the other person's talking, but we can't hear anything that they're saying, which is kind of frustrating.
My wife wishes this was an option in our living room.
Oh, for sure. 100%. There's plenty of us out there that wish on a daily basis that was an option.
Yeah. Wait.
What? Not just you. No. I mean, like in life in general.
Digging herself out of the shit. Oh, by the way, video component to this, and we do put it on YouTube as well. I've moved Zoe to the left and me to the right-hand side of the screen because the podcast is called ZM. It only makes sense that you look at ZM in chronological order. Oh,
I thought you did that because I'm left-handed. Silly me.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah, I am.
I had no idea. All right.
Oh, well, I feel like you did know that. And like I feel like it's just like a regular occurrence where people are like, you're left-handed. It's like, I know I'm left-handed.
See, here's the difference between you and me, Zoe. I just enjoy our company. You, on the other hand, are so fixated on me that, you remember every little detail of all the things that I tell you. It's really getting kind of weird.
Yeah, probably.
All right, that nonsense is out of the way. Welcome to ZM. She is Zoe. I am Milky. The podcast is brought to you by McCarthy Automotive, a family-owned and operated business in Ottawa for well over 20 years now. In fact, 23 years. McCarthyAutomotive.ca, 1150 Heron Road, for all of your auto maintenance and repair needs. And if you're running fleet vehicles for your small business, I know of a cleaning company that was asking the other day, because my vehicle's off the road and it means that we can't clean those houses today, which means they're losing money. Fleet vehicle specialists, McCarthy Automotive, they understand that your vehicle being on the road is paramount to the success of your business. So you're looking for that great local mechanic who you can trust implicitly, and so many people do. McCarthyAutomotive.ca. And I want to say thank you as well to Hometown Sports. Every single week, they gift us a $50 gift card that we can gift to you. To win this, What you want to do is you want to subscribe to my daily newsletter. It's called The Daily Milkman. And what I do is I give you things like a joke of the day. I let you know what's going to be on TV. And I tease you with some of the stuff that's going to be on my 5 different radio shows every single day. So you can click the links and listen to them. And then what we do is we take all of that and then we bring it here where I've got Zoe on board, who is just one of the most quick-witted, funnest people I know, and it just puts a whole new life into these stories that I've already told throughout the week. And in that newsletter, we give you a little keyword, for example, that you text back to me, and that gets you into the draw. So a little later on, we will award another $50 gift card for breakfast, lunch, or dinner on us at Hometown Sports, 1525 Bank Street.
Yay!
It's a lot of housekeeping.
That was a lot of housekeeping, but it's out of the way for now until we have to redo it in a bit.
That's the spirit. Nicole Stevenson has joined us. See, I'm actually my friend Nicole. I miss you. Nicole has a microphone set up in her house.
Oh,
She and I
nice.
doing some gas stuff. Nicole, I haven't forgotten about that. I'm coming back to you on that. And there's our buddy Ben. Ben, if you're not familiar, your stepmom Janice texts me every day. I love this guy Ben on BTR. Oh my God, Ben is keeping us entertained. So catch Ben on radio.com Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and I think on the weekends as well. It's not like I run the radio station or anything. Why?
No. What?
All right, let's talk about Spotify for just a moment, because I think bar none, Spotify is the biggest podcast platform out there, and I
love it or hate it.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
I hate how they treat music artists, especially. They tend to treat podcasters okay. And last week during the show, I was talking about having gone to a club in Toronto the week before, and a song came on from Cat Dealers and Danny Doucette, who I love this song. And like, I'm going to be 57 in a couple of weeks, right? So I have no business being anywhere near a nightclub, but every now and then a song comes on and it's like, oh, I wish I could still go to the clubs because I just want to dance my ass off to this. Anyway,
yeah.
You from Cat Dealers and Danny Doucette came on at the club, and I lost my mind, and I played it on the podcast last week. And as I'm playing it, I'm going, this is the stupidest decision, John, because it's going to get deleted. It's going to get flagged. Sure enough, Spotify within 2 days deleted that episode from last week.
Surprised it took them 2 days to find us.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because we are so popular, I figured we would get yanked like way sooner than that. So honestly, I'm glad that we were able to stay up there for about 2 days or so.
Yeah, we shouldn't mess with that though, because we are so popular and people, go looking for us and they're like, what happened to your podcast? Then you got to explain.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the explanation.
Yeah.
For some reason, we're still on Apple. We're still on Amazon Music. We're still on all the other platforms. But anyway.
Well, now we're not, because we told them.
What I'm going to re-edit last week's episode and take that part out, and we'll just move on from it, and I'll re-upload that to Spotify.
What about, like, isn't there like some sort of rule where if you play under 10 seconds, you're fine? No, not with Spotify. Oh.
Nope. And you know what's crazy? Even if Cat Dealers and Danny Doucette, the artists on that song, even if they wanted to upload it to a podcast, they couldn't.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's so ridiculous.
I run a radio station, right? Like, we pay music royalties. We have a streaming license. We have permission.
Yeah.
We have artists and record companies who have approved the radio station. Like, they send us the new music. Here, please play this. We want this on your radio station. Every single week, I go through about 30 or 40 submissions and, upload what I feel is, current and good. All radio stations do. Even with that permission, I can't put it on a podcast.
Yeah, which is just crazy.
They've never
craziness. Yeah.
So anyway, Catherine O'Hara, I know you wanted to talk about her because, I knew you were a casual fan of Schitt's Creek especially, and you cosplayed her for Halloween one year and did an amazing job. I didn't realize just how much you adored Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, and I feel like there's across the board, whether you're American, Canadian, international, like I feel like everyone in the arts community is heavily affected by this one, not just me. But yeah, I just adored her. Like, she has been such an icon for so long, such a role model for not only Canadian women, but women around the world to, make people laugh. And I think I try my best on a daily basis to make people laugh and go out of my way, because like she's said, and I completely agree with, like, laughter is the best cure. And so yeah, yesterday when I saw it pop up on my feed, I immediately went to go fact check the information, because you have to do that.
Yes.
Yeah. And the entire time I was like, as I'm typing her name into Google, I'm like, no, 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 no. And the minute I saw it that it was confirmed, I broke down. And I've only ever broken down twice before this with celebrity passings, which would be Betty White and the Queen of England. So yeah, I was very devastated yesterday by the news, and it sounded like she was having some sort of breathing problems from what was reported.
Yeah.
To me, she seemed like in great health. Of course, we don't always know all the underlying things that people are dealing with when it comes to health and stuff like that. My heart goes out to her boys and her husband. Yeah, it's just a huge loss. I'm so devastated by it, and I can only imagine the Levy family being devastated by it, Annie Murphy being devastated, Macaulay Culkin was very devastated. Like, and it's just like you see the outpour on social media for her, like, to be remembered as such a wonderful human, mother, friend, icon, role model, like what else more could you strive for in life? So yeah, pretty sad to say the least.
So I'm glad she had such an impact on you. I think we all know her. I mean, Beetlejuice, like you said.
Yeah.
Schitt's Creek, which here I go again confessing, I just don't have time to watch TV. I have seen maybe 3 episodes of Schitt's Creek. I absolutely love what I've seen. I especially love Annie Murphy. Mind you, she's an Ottawa girl, and she went to the high school as my wife. So, so I've always got that. But I mean, gosh, I grew up with Catherine O'Hara. I mean, SCTV was, that's part of my childhood watching her. And I didn't realize that came to be, she was waitressing at a club. And I guess there were auditions going on, and she was kind of mocking how bad some of the people were, or
that's so funny.
The process was going. And anyway, she was invited to get up on stage and try it herself, and it was just magic. And that's how she ended up in theater.
Well, and yeah, I heard that she was supposed to be on SNL too at one point, but she never actually went to air and went to that television.
That strikes me as really bizarre, because had you asked me without me reading that recently, I would have said she was a part of the cast on SNL, but no, she wasn't.
No. And like, I mean, of course, with like all her iconic like roles as Moira Rose and, like Home Alone, Beetlejuice, all her voice work too. I don't think people realize like how many films that her voice was given to for characters. And of course, one of the most iconic ones, and of course another Tim Burton classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my absolute favorites. Yeah, she played Sally, which is basically like, the main star of the film, other than Jack the Pumpkin King, right? So yeah, it's a huge loss to the art, and she was so young too, like 71 to me, just 71, so young.
Like I said, I'm going to be 57 in a couple of weeks. Like I can see 71 from 57, like the people who babysat me, like they are maybe just a little younger than 71, but not much, I mean,
so it was yesterday. I'd really had a tough time like getting myself ready to go out, because I was like, I just want to wallow in my bed and just kind of soak in that we'll never get to see her on screen again. So
here's a great from Catherine O'Hara, by the way, and this speaks to young people, young women, especially young people. I loved this quote: "Take 1,000 naked pictures of yourself now. You may currently think, oh, I'm too spooky, or nobody wants to see these tiny boobies, but believe me, one day you'll look at these photos with much kinder eyes and say, dear God, I was a beautiful thing."
Exactly. And so true. Like I find myself looking at photos of myself in high school or shortly after high school, and I'm like, God, why was I ever so hard on myself? Like I was, I was pretty, and it's so true. Classic Moira Rose. Yeah, line. Yeah, she was phenomenal.
It's human nature to do that, to be hard on ourselves. And I love that icons like that remind us, don't do that, because, you're living and learning. And my friend Nicole, by the way, she is such an advocate for, just being kind to yourself. She's written books.
Yeah.
She's always putting things like that up on her timeline. And thank you for that, Nicole, because I read you every single day. It's motivational and it's subtle, but it's so right. And it's just, these are lessons you're learning as life goes on, to not be so hard on yourself and to look at yourself with kinder eyes. Yeah. So thank you for those lessons.
Always.
What a loss. What an absolute loss.
Yeah.
And sort of in the same vein, kind of, in that it's theater related, you did go to the Gladstone Theater to see the play that we spotlighted last week on this very podcast.
Yes. Yeah, I did. And that's why I said, like, it was so hard to get out last night after the news of Catherine O'Hara. But as they say, the show must go on. And I think Moira would agree. So I hunkered down and got myself ready and went out and enjoyed some theater, which I think is the perfect way to celebrate such a phenomenal human being, especially someone who's been so iconic to film and theater across the board. So yeah, we had Ewan on last week and he told us all about One Small Misstep. It was a phenomenal show. I am beating myself up that I have not gone to the Gladstone sooner. I've lived in around the area for probably almost 5 years now.
Like, never been to the Gladstone at all?
No. And I walk by it. I mean, since August, I walk by it every morning and every night. So it's gorgeous. It is absolutely a gorgeous theater. So
it is.
If you didn't get a chance, like, I think today is the last day. They've got a 2:30 show and a 7:30 show. If you can get out, go see it. It was a really, really, really great musical. Lost Baggage did a phenomenal job.
It's right off of Preston Street. So it's at Preston and Gladstone. So, I mean, yeah, get out tonight. Grab the one you love or the one you're dating. They're not necessarily one and the same.
True.
Grab some friends. Go to dinner somewhere in Little Italy tonight and get tickets to go see a show at the Gladstone. One Small Misstep. It's right around the corner. It is a great night out. You're just going to love it. Yeah.
And they've got some phenomenal shows coming up. Bonnie and Clyde really, got me all excited. I hope we can have the director on from that one. I'm like, yes. Dance Like No One's Watching is going to be after that.
Zoe said this off the air to me. She's really bummed about Bonnie and Clyde because you're just discovering the Gladstone Theater now. You articulated last week on the show that you would love to try your hand at theater, and you think you would be the perfect Bonnie.
Oh yeah, give me a little like prop gun. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, I'd love it. Also, just like that kind of like, I always portray like Bonnie in my head as just this like very cool girl, nonchalant, like, I don't care, let's just get the money and run kind of thing. But yeah, I think it's also because I'm blonde and I'm just like, oh yeah, Bonnie's blonde. Like, let's go. But yeah, no, hopefully we can have Mike Shepard on. He's the director of that one. So that's with Lost Baggage Productions. But of course, check out the Gladstone. They've got some other ones, like there's going to be a Sherlock Holmes one coming up. There's some really great shows on the horizon across the board for both the production company Lost Baggage and the Gladstone. And yeah, like you said, like afterwards, after the show was done, we went to Trattoria right across the street. Just walked over. Yeah, I wanted some schmelts. Sadly, they didn't have schmelts, but we had calamari, so that's fine. I still got some fried fish of some sort. So,
did you sit in the semicircular booth? That's my favorite at Trattoria.
No, I didn't. No, we were in the corner by the window, but I liked that though. Okay. I liked, yeah. But no, it was a really, really great evening. We had tons and tons of fun. What I really liked about the Gladstone and what I wanted to mention, because if anyone who's worked at any of the theaters in Ottawa, this should be done, including the NAC. Pre-order your drinks for intermission.
You can do that?
You could do that at the Gladstone, and I loved it.
Yeah. So what do you do? You're like an app or something, and then you pay online?
No. You just get your drink before the show, and at the same time, you're like, hey, I want to pre-order a drink for intermission. And they're like, well, what drink? And it's like, oh, I just want the same thing. And they write your name down, they put what you want, and then it's sitting there when you come out the door from intermission, and you prepaid in advance, so you don't have to pay again. Like, it's perfect. Like, I thought, I'm like, why does not every single theater have this? Is beyond me. Beyond me.
Are so right. Whenever we go to the NAC, I like going to the NAC. I like that it makes Sue happy. I dread that it's because, it's me that has to stand in line to get the drinks. And it's just, holy crap, it takes a long time. And you don't have time to do anything else other than stand in line. And by the time they're blinking the lights and back to your seats you go. And I got to go pee still.
And we had time to not only say hi to Ewan, but get our drinks and go to the washroom all in intermission, where usually you could either only do one of those two things, go to the washroom or get another drink. That's it. Like, you don't even have time to talk to other people.
That choice. I want my girl to have another glass of wine, but I also need, anyway. Yeah, that good on you, Gladstone. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And keep that up, please, because that to me is like 5 out of 5, like experience wise, phenomenal. Love that.
Now, what we need to do next to make Zoe happy, and it's all about Zoe in case you don't know.
Apparently, it's all about me.
We need to be able to figure out how to get it permitted so that they can sell wine on her beloved Rideau Canal, where you went out last Saturday when it was minus 10 bajillion degrees. And you're like, it doesn't bother me. So how was your skate last weekend?
It was great. Also, like, I think I've seen Dominion City has like a little booth at I think it's where the Ritz is, the Ritz Canal, the Canal Ritz. Mm-hmm. Am I saying that right? Oh, yeah, I think that. Haven't you? Yeah, they have like a Beavertail area there, but I think Dominion City, which is one of our phenomenal brewing companies here in Ottawa, they have a booth there. And I think they're caramelizing beers too, which is pretty neat on the weekend.
Alcoholic beverages being sold on the canal then?
But yes, I believe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's just Dominion City, but I saw that Dominion City is there. I don't know if there's any. Oh, wait, no, there's another one too at Dallas Lake. It's, oh God, it was like a whiskey. I feel bad that I forgot, but it's like a whiskey place now. But
we're in Ottawa, because that actually sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was. It was really fun. Like, I mean, I brought a little between you and me to warm up. I made sure to bring some Fireball with me, but that's what I do during any cold winter sport is a little shot of Fireball to get you going. Put that in.
Do that.
Yeah, in my apple cider, it was very good. Like, honestly, everyone should add Fireball to their apple cider. It's phenomenal. But yeah, no, it was great. It actually wasn't. Once you get moving, it's not as cold as people think. And layers, guys, just layers. Like, I had leggings and snow pants on, and then I had a t-shirt, a sweater, and my jacket on. I had something to pull up over my mouth and nose, and my toque, and that was about it. And I have my sunglasses, but I brought my goggles just in case there was too much wind. I didn't want my little eyeballs running all day.
That's too many things.
I know, but we all know this. Once like winter comes around, you got to prep for an extra like 5 minutes before you leave the house just to get all your stuff on before you go. So, but I think I might go out today. I'm undetermined as of this moment. What's the temperature?
I'm not coming out.
It's not cold enough.
Spring is 48 days away. I'm really not coming outside until 48 days from now. I can't.
It's only minus 12. That's a drag.
That's the minus.
Oh, sorry. With the wind chill, feels like minus 26. Okay, I think I can go to the canal.
No. Jeez. No.
I'm honestly waiting for like, I don't know, the royal to show up at my door and be like, you're being taken away. You're like, someone called us. They're concerned.
Fun fact. I used to, as we were driving up Carling Avenue, sometimes, I'd be in, with friends driving to, I don't know, Westgate movie theater or something like that. And we'd be right near the Royal. And I would proudly, I don't know why, just say, hey, I was born there. And nobody ever said, no, you weren't. They just all roll with it. It was years later, like I was like 18, 19 before I realized what the Royal is. And I'm saying, no. I was born at the Riverside, same hospital.
Oh.
But it's like nobody ever went, I don't think you were, though. Like people just went, yeah, that tracks.
That's what I was gonna say. Was like, yeah, that tracks. So I don't know why you would be like. People would just be like, yeah, that makes so much sense to me. Of course.
Can I just? I mean, I'm just looking. Okay, I'm looking at where we're at in the podcast. We're 25 minutes in. As I'm looking at that, I realize that the audio portion of this is not recording at all. But anyway,
Milky.
The video portion is. So I mean, there's this. I just wanted to say we're 25 minutes in, and I can't thank you enough for just being so joyful all the time, Zoe. Because I was thinking this morning,
what,
girl? I'm scrolling through. Like TikTok has just become awful. I love and Twitter or X or whatever else, and Facebook is just, to me, the algorithm right now. It's first off, it's all American stuff. Just being
but I mean, my God, the crapshoot that is the U.S. right now. I'm just heartbroken about all of it.
I don't want to go there.
I know.
My point is this: the amount of energy that a human has to extend in order to be hateful and be unkind and be mean, it must be exhausting. Isn't being nice and joyful and happy just...
Yeah, I mean, you get less wrinkles, I hear. So that's automatically a good reason. Like, if I don't have to spend money on Botox, but I could just make you laugh and smile instead and try to be somewhat of a generally happy person on a day-to-day basis, yeah, I'll take that for free rather than pay for Botox 100%.
Yeah. See, this is why this podcast and the technical snafus piss me off so much, because I want to get it right, because I know there's people in the world who are coming to us just as an escape, and they like the happiness, and they like the silliness, and they like the joy. So thank you for being joyful, and thank you to our listeners just who goes out of the joyful things. Just stop giving a shit about stuff that is out of your control. I mean, be concerned, but be active. Go through the right channels. It's just I can't. I can't believe the effort, and it has to be an effort, like a concerted effort. Like people sit there and they plot out, today I'm going to go on my social media and I'm going to hate on this and I'm going to hate on that. Like the heated rivalry thing. Okay. So
love.
Okay. So rivalry in Ottawa, and the prime minister got in. The prime minister, I don't even care about the politics of it. He was just, I don't think
he did either.
Part of the dignitary that was there, part of, and he's just rolled with it and just had fun with it. And of course,
and he got that sick ass sweater. I'm so jealous. I want that sweater. It's a nice freaking sweater.
You poke around in the comments.
Like, ugh. That's literally all I hear when I read those comments. That's all I hear is just like in my head.
Like, is this what we're, again, I don't want to get too political, but I find myself asking so often, is this like, do people really think that if we just keep doing that we're going to end up in a better place, that's going to solve the world's issues? If we just keep hating on each other and diminishing other people's rights and just, the nasty snide comments, I'm over it. And I'm so, if I didn't have to be on social media for what I do for a living, I would leave it tomorrow and just be in my RV, hiding in the woods somewhere and living a much, much happier existence. Surely with all the technology that is around us and, how connected we can be to each other, where the hell is the love besides on this podcast?
And I completely agree with that. And again, like I said, I see those comments, and honestly, sometimes I'll see those posts and I won't even go to the comments because I don't want to see the garbage that people think that other people care about. Like, I'm sorry.
No, I can't help myself. Like, all the comments are going to be, they're going to be so disgusting. Click. Yep. Confirm. They're disgusting. Why do I do that?
Yeah.
Why?
I try not to do that, honestly. My best anyways. I will go to try to find the good comments, which there are plenty of course, as well. But of course, what do they say? That one negative customer will stick out in your brain compared to the 1,000 nice customers you had. And it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I was asked recently, like, why do you post on why do you care about posting on social media? And I said very similar to you. Like, if I didn't have to use social media for this podcast and, promoting it, I really don't think I would use it at all or all that much. Like, it is a waste of time. It is draining on the soul when you're reading some of these comments. But also I like to try to keep in mind that that's that person's opinion. And there's 100 other people that probably don't agree with them. And there might be 100 people that do agree with them, but you have the right to your opinion. Yep. Sadly, the internet has given everyone the opportunity to speak their mind, which, as we've all learned, is not always good, or right. Like, fact check stuff, guys. So yeah.
Big problem. I this years ago, and I stand by it. The internet gave everybody a voice.
Yeah.
But when it did, it took away our ears. We're not listening there anymore. It's just one big shout fest.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't do it. I'm at the point I can't do it anymore. It's not healthy, and I need to find a way to break free from the damn thing. I'm so sick of it. It's just so
and
ugly.
I agree with you. And remember, I was probably, it was when the Summer Olympics were happening. It was like 2 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. And I made that post that ended up getting a lot of traction and not a great way. And I could have let that eat me up. And instead, I just sat there making fun of all the people who felt the need to tell me how they felt. And I could not care less. And I go back now, to check the comments. And a lot of those people removed their comment. It's not there anymore because they didn't get to me. Because I commented back with such sarcasm and such like hilarious, comedic, whatever you want to call it, comments back. They got rid of their comment because they were like, we're not getting to her. And I've always lived that throughout my life. If you can bully yourself more than the bullies, then they can't get to you. They can't hurt you. Hey. Their comments will mean nothing to you because no one makes fun of me more than me. And if you think you could come up with a better joke or a better nasty comment towards myself than I can come up with, honey, sit down. Let me show you how this train rolls. Because, no.
Amen, sister. And let's put her sarcastic, biting, quick-witted sense of humor to the test. Shall we dive in? All of the stuff that I want to get to on the show.
Hell yeah.
One of the favorite things that came up. So I do 5 radio shows a day.
I do.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
5 shows a day, 5 radio stations, 5 days a week. And then on weekends, I do this podcast. And there's another podcast I do with Sex with Sue McCarthy. Anyway, what I do is I set aside some of my favorite things from the week. So this is basically the best of. But the real fun is, I get to bring in my great friend Zoe, who's just got a real twisted view of the world. And
hi, that's me.
That's her. And did I point in the right direction?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Good.
Hey, right. Don't point your finger guns at me. Pew, pew, pew.
I don't know where anybody is anymore. So here we go. Just general topics this week. Normal things that gross you out. And I had a good laugh at this because for 3 years, our niece lived with us and we loved the experience. We love her, of course. But we still laugh at little things, little quirks that she has. Like she can't bring herself to wash dishes because just the idea of food on a plate just grosses her out. So Reddit had a whole thread this week. What's a normal thing that secretly grosses you out? And yes, the number one response was accidentally touching wet food while washing dishes. Anything come to mind for you?
I would say that is one of my pet peeves. Like I like to try to rinse off my dish as best I can before I leave it on the countertop. I try not to leave dirty dishes in the sink because when they get full of water and then it's like the food and the water and it's cloudy, it's gross. Cleaning out drains, I'm sure was pretty high on the list.
Oh.
I wish people could see his face when I said that. It was just pure disgust.
I had to do the shower the other day. The shower drain.
Yeah. I hate doing it. It has to be done, but yeah, like it made me want to. It always makes me want to puke. Like I try my best not to, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Some other things that people said on this Reddit thread: chairs that are still warm from the previous occupant. It's. I thought I was the only one.
No.
It's so gross.
Toilets.
Yeah. Well.
And like I know my ladies know what I'm talking about because we're always the ones waiting in lineups, and you literally go in right after someone just got off, and yeah, when it's warm, it's like, oh god, I've never wanted a cold toilet seat more in my life. Like,
Why do you think that's exclusive to the female species?
Well, I don't feel like you guys have to sit down as often when you go to the loo.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. All right.
Yeah. But I'm sure like guys experience it. I just don't feel like they experience it as much as women do.
Well, hell yeah. I mean, guys are gross. This just in. Guys are gross. And yeah, if you have to sit down and there's been someone on there before and the seat's still warm, you
But
go
this
down.
is also why like I'm not a huge fan of gender neutral washrooms. Like, I know you guys are gross. I don't want to share a washroom with you. Let me have my own.
That's the argument that needs to happen on social media. Not about this person had a penis once upon a time and no longer does. And It's that.
It's that I don't want to sit on a toilet seat after a man has sat on a toilet seat because I'm mentally just grossed out. I would much rather a lady's bum. I'm sorry. Men are gross. Let me have my own washroom. Thank you.
That's right up there with the whole. Remember when the province of Ontario said, you know what? Or it was the Supreme Court of Ontario said no, women are absolutely permitted to go topless at the beach, and people are all up in arms about that. See, to me, they got it wrong. No, what the law should have been, how the law should have been written in the name of equality is there are certain men who should also have to cover up at the beach. That to me, better way to go.
If you equal like a B, like an A or B cup size as a male, I feel like you should be forced to wear
present company right
here.
No.
Oh,
yes.
No. Even if you're super muscular, like your your pectorals as a male could still like fill in a cup size. Like, I just think they should suffer and have to wear bras every now and again because God, it sucks.
This is pleasant conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reddit on Reddit. What's a normal thing that secretly grosses you out? Putting on warm bowling shoes from the previous person. I mean, that's right up.
No, but also like, because I used to work at a bowling alley when I was younger. When you'd put them on and they're still wet from the sanitizer.
Or that.
Yeah. Because then your socks are wet. And wet socks? Kill me.
Socks comes up, by the way, in this conversation, so we'll skip past that. Long toenails. Yeah, why?
Yeah, like, why? You're not a velociraptor. Cut those things. Jesus.
And I'm on record. I have a lot of kinks. I have a lot of fetishes, but feet are not one of them. Could y'all stop posting pictures of your feet on Facebook? And I'm not even talking in an OnlyFans way. Like, I stubbed my toe on the coffee table. Look how red it is.
Well, hey, you made a comment about my toe the other day from my spa picture, but that wasn't necessarily like, look at my toe picture. They were just...
No, that was you were being artistic, if we're being honest. You were in your little domed sauna thing.
Barrel sauna.
Yes, and you wanted to illustrate that it was snowy outside, but it was Zoe inside, in her robe, and I mean, you could see that it was clearly a sauna, and most of the scene was your leg. You were relaxed across the bench, but yeah, your toe kind of stands out.
I know. I was really hoping the legs are what got people, but it was the toe apparently that really.
Remember?
But honestly, guys, like if it took me 4 minutes today, which is, 15 minutes less than the last time I cut Plum's nails and an hour less than the previous time to cut her nails, then you can cut your nails. You're not going to bite yourself when you are cutting your nails. She attempts to bite me, but we've gotten to 4 minutes and no biting. So that's good.
I've never been to a nail spa. They're everywhere, though. They're on.
You should go.
See, I don't like my feet.
Get a good little foot scrub.
I can't stand my feet being touched. My feet and my back, I can't do it.
See, my mom doesn't like being touched at all, but she will get a pedicure, which I find interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
But all this to say, like, if you just wanted to go into one of those places and just get your toenails trimmed, what would that set you back? What would they charge you for that? $15?
Like, I don't even think it would cost you $5. Like, they're literally just pulling out their nail clippers and going clip, 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 file, 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 get out. Like,
I don't want them sanded up, buffed up. I don't want little pretty, polish on them and whatever else.
You don't have to do that. Yeah.
So if it's a DIY issue, like I understand, physical limitations, you can't necessarily reach your toes to trim them. For God's sakes, give up a pack of smokes for a day and go get your nails trimmed or something.
I don't even think it would cost, even remotely close to a pack of smokes.
Smokes are expensive. We established that.
Yeah, they're super expensive.
Do I go there? Do I ask?
Yeah, you can ask.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
No. There's a tone to that.
No, it's fine. Like, it's all good. Like, it's just, I swear, no one smoked in Ottawa until I quit. And that's what's really bothering me. It's like now everyone smokes. And I'm like, what the heck? Where were all of you losers when I was smoking? Like, it would have been nice. And yeah, now I'm seeing people who still smoke. Like, I was out at the bar watching the Scotties, and one of the regulars there, I ran into him and he was like, "Hey, you want to go out for one?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I quit." And he's like, everyone's always like, "Oh my God, good for you." And I'm like, "Shut up, leave me alone."
Yeah, but they're going for a smoke anyway and leaving you behind.
Exactly. And then they come in and they smell good because I'm like, fresh smoke. No, it's like if it's stale, ew, gross, go away. But if it's like fresh, like you just had a cigarette, it smells so good.
Oh, no.
It's okay, but I'm fine. I mean, I'm at 31 days and counting. Okay. Like, it's not a big deal.
I'm proud of you. Good. And by the way, I smoked until I was about your age. It was it was my 32nd birthday, where I just, when you get so sick, like you've got a flu and you're so sick, you can't even imagine. And I said, okay, I went one day. Can I go 2? Can I go, 3 days? The smell, however, I never enjoyed the smell. Never.
Oh, really? Never. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I'm noticing that I don't feel I noticed the smell as much when I was smoking. I knew I smelled gross for sure, which I also didn't like. That was one of the reasons that I quit, was because I didn't like that I smelled gross. I
think part of for that too, for me, is it takes me back to my childhood, and I had some relatives who, as far as these days, could drop off the face of the earth, and I won't be sad, who always smell smoke, so I associate it with them. Maybe
I mean, if they continue to smoke like that, then they might be already gone. Who knows? Fingers crossed.
This story I found very, very funny. So I'm imagining, a single woman who is on all the dating apps and, going out with a guy here and a guy there, or not necessarily a guy, but just going out with people.
Girl.
Right? Whatever floats your boat. It's all good. Anyway, this woman in Atlanta decided to take a date to a virtual golf course and driving range. Fun. Great place for a date. Love it.
Love that.
They have you sign into the system, though, right? Because it keeps your score, etc. And when she did, well, they modified the software, and up popped the long list of everybody she has ever been to this place with before. It was basically her entire dating history for everyone to see. And suffice to say, the number was a lot higher than 4.
I would have printed it off and been like, "Hey, can we frame this?" Like, look at, you're not the only one. Remember that. Like, also, are the scores there? Because then it's like, if you don't beat this guy who beat me that one time, get going. Like, I want a competitive game here.
I have standards. You must be up to par. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it was going to be, you got to be at least subpar for me to actually continue this.
But I love the story. A very creative 6-year-old girl named Scout Haskell has taken the internet by storm after writing a handmade book titled The Kid Who Drank Wine. Scout wrote and illustrated the story while visiting family over the holidays, surprising her parents with a fully finished book, which has become a bestseller, by the way. It took her less than 2 hours to do this. The humorous tale serves as a cautionary story about just how impressionable young people are. They see what you're doing, they write about it. By the way, it is now a bestseller, and coming soon, the follow-up, The Kid Who Drank Coffee, and then The Kid Who Drank Beer. She's
honestly, good for you, girl. Keep it up. I'm telling you right now, though, that will not be a bestseller in the UK or anywhere in Europe. So, because they love drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
it. Well, I feel like from there, it's just like you're not. I feel like in the American culture or whatever, like if you have a bottle of wine with dinner, it's like, oh my God, you're an alcoholic. But there it's like, well, that's Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Like, it's like, leave us alone, kid. Like,
right,
get off our backs.
for our British friends, for our European friends, for all of our alcoholic friends.
Woo.
They're our best friends. If you're going out on a date or if you're going to a business meeting and it's cocktails, actually, let me just ask you this. What is, in your estimation, the best drink to order if you're trying to impress someone?
Like if I'm trying to impress them or they're trying to impress me?
So you don't know.
Because it happened to me recently.
Okay. So let's talk about that. So, imagine you don't know me. I own a business and I'm looking to recruit someone. And I invite you to cocktails to discuss your resume because I think you're fantastic. And the job I have for you is going to triple your salary with, benefits that are going to blow your mind. We sit down. What are you ordering to impress me?
If I'm ordering to impress you, I would probably order some sort of gin drink with elderflower.
Oh.
Or lavender.
See, and I got to keep in mind, you have your smart serve, so you know what you're talking about when it comes to this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to tell a story, so let's go there first, and then we'll talk about what the internet says is the best drink to order.
Okay. So completely pretty much unprompted, the other person ordered an Aperol Spritz, and I was like, like as a guy to order an Aperol Spritz, I'm like, I love this. I love it. I'm like, yes, please. They're phenomenal.
Okay. All right.
They're so good. If you haven't had an Aperol Spritz, please go try one. They are so good.
Now, is this someone you went on a date with who ordered that, or was that just a general business thing?
No, it was a date. Now I'm blushing.
So he's heard the podcast because you've talked about the Aperol Spritz at least 1,000 times.
Like him? With the Aperol Spritz or just Aperol Spritz?
Love of it. So I think this may be someone who's done his homework, which is bonus points, and knows this about you. I'm just saying.
No, like I had ordered and he arrived and was just like, oh, I'm gonna have, and then saw mine and he was like, oh, I want that. He's like, I want an Aperol Spritz. I'm like, yes. Yeah, no, he was just really excited about it, which made me excited because I love them so much.
He at least knew what that was and recognized it. I've now been with you to dinner or lunch at least on 3 occasions where you have ordered that, and I still look at it and go, oh, what'd you get?
Yeah. And I'm like, it's a giant orange drink. It's very obvious what it is.
Yeah, it's the same thing I ordered the last time. Numb nuts.
Yeah. But yeah, I would personally order an Empress gin or something along that elderflower gin route. Yeah.
A survey of 2,000 people reveals that 3 out of 5 people would suggest the drink you order if you want to make an impression on someone is a martini.
I was literally going to say martini. I was like my mouth was being like martini. Because you want to seem cool. Now, is it a dirty martini? Is it a martini with a twist? Isn't it espresso martini? What kind of martini? Because this is quite important, people.
See, I think that may be part of the reason why you want to go with a martini, because it opens up that sophisticated conversation where
Shaken,
I know.
Stirred? What are we doing?
Other drinks that impress, by the way, gin and tonic. Not a fan?
They're okay. They're okay. I know. I think my stepmom loves those a lot.
Janice? All right. Well, she and I can.
Yeah.
Awesome. A Cosmopolitan is a good go-to, and a whiskey sour as well.
Oh, love a whiskey sour. Also an amaretto sour. So
Manhattan's my go-to. The drink.
Ooh.
The drink that you want to avoid if you're trying to make an impression, because frankly,
Whiskey.
Well, that's in there, but I mean, this is a drink that has all the alcohol in it. If you're trying to make an impression, try and avoid the Long Island iced tea. That's
really.
Yep.
But a martini is like, it's basically 2 alcohols. That's it.
But
that is all the alcohol.
All the alcohols. But
it's an iced tea. It's like, like,
yeah,
I don't go and get twisted teas thinking like I'm going to get smashed. I go and get a margarita. I figured margarita would be the one.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just telling you what the news says.
It's fine. It can be wrong. The news can be wrong. I'm just saying, I get pretty wild with the margaritas, so I kind of avoid having those if I'm at a businessy sort of thing.
I have been places where they make that big, like literally like the same bucket that your kid is dragging to the beach in the summertime. I've seen them fill that and make a Long Island iced tea, and it's just nothing but all the booze they can find in it. It does not look appealing at all. Speaking of booze, Absolute Vodka is now new Tabasco flavored vodka. Does that appeal to you at all? Tabasco flavored vodka?
No, it does not.
They say it is spicy, but not too spicy. And the claim is it works well with different mixers, but makes really good Bloody Marys, especially.
I was going to say a Caesar. That would be where I would use that as a Caesar. 100%. I love a spicy Caesar. Which is better than a Bloody Mary. Just FYI, guys.
Next up on the ZM podcast is our News Nuggets, Zoe.
We got your news nuggets, the nuggets of news, morsels of information ready for you.
They are a little late to the party. We have had pretty much every dictionary online and otherwise announce their word of the year for 2025. And like I said, late to the party, but better late than never. The Oxford Children's Word of the Year for 2025 is
6-7. No, I'm kidding.
It should be, but it's not. They went with instead peace.
With peace?
Peace.
I thought that would have already been in the dictionary.
Yeah, but it's the word of the year.
Oh, it's the word of the year. Oh,
Focus.
Well, that's good.
Focus.
Sorry. No, that's great. Because honestly, like seeing that the doomsday clock moved to 85 seconds before midnight, the fact that the kids are bringing peace back, love that. Love that.
Listen, the Gen Z right now, I mean, they are very vocal and good on them. All right. Sweetheart.
Sometimes not always in the best ways, but yes, vocal.
Topics. Come with me, Zoe. Valentine's Day, just around the corner. Sweethearts is adding some new conversation hearts, practical messages for 2026. You know the Sweethearts, right? With the little sayings on them.
Yeah.
New for 2026. God, what is wrong with me today? Love in This Economy collection. Split rent will be on a Sweetheart. Carpool? Question mark. Share login. Some of the new Sweethearts you'll see this
year. Split the bill.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. What about when I say no? I meant no.
No. Yeah, right. Don't worry, by the way. Classics like Marry Me and Cutie Pie will remain. All right.
Oh, gross. Okay.
All right, youngster, here we go. I'm going to try this one on you. It's a new term on me. Car scrolling. Are you aware of car scrolling? Do you know what that means?
Car scrolling, like scrolling when you're in the car, or scrolling through different cars you want to purchase?
So the answer then is you clearly do not know what car scrolling is.
No, I don't.
You were closest on your first guess. So car scrolling, okay, so you leave work, you get home, you pull into the driveway.
Oh, and you scroll in your car.
Because you just can't go inside, because what kind of chaos is waiting for you? So yeah,
no, I love that.
Scrolling through your social media.
Because my mind went straight to like not, hands-free driving, and that was a concern. So
no.
But also I get terribly sick if like a car is moving and I'm trying to use my phone or like read or something. So I'm like, is this new generation like bred differently? Like they can do that? Like that's kind of cool because I can't do that for the life of me.
Interesting. Like Sue can't even, be in the passenger. Sue doesn't drive, so she can't even be in the passenger seat and send a text because she's so nauseous.
Exactly.
I could drive and write an entire book. I have.
No, I'd have to do voice to text. Like, I'd have to read your message really quickly and then voice to text it and then send it. And couldn't look at my phone for at least 10 minutes.
Yes, I should clarify because just because I can do that, I promise you, I'm not very big on voice to text. Very big. In fact, I used to ride around with a digital recorder in my car just to record the conversations and my frustration with the voice activated series of the world because they never get it. And it's especially fun. Living in a bilingual city, asking your English, American programmed, Japanese or Chinese made voice software, ask it to find, especially when you selected English mode, ask it to find Place d'Orleans. Saint Laurent Boulevard, and the one that really, and I mean, my therapist is on Churchill Avenue, so I've been here for years. I know how to find Churchill Avenue. It's not very complicated. I can do the route with my eyes closed, basically. But just for shits and giggles, I would have my GPS try and find Churchill Avenue. It tries to find a church on a hill somewhere in Texas. I've given it hill. I've given it every possible variation. It never understands me. Never. Not one has it found Churchill for me.
What's really funny though is I know my upstairs neighbor, she was trying to sell something on Facebook Marketplace and the person was like, "Oh, is it available?" She said, "Yes, it is." And they were like, "Well, where are you in the city?" And she's like, "Hintonburg." And they're like, "Where, like, are you in Ottawa? Are you actually like in Ottawa? Because if I find out that you're in like Canada or like Stittsville or like," and it's just like, "I'm in Hintonburg." Like, what? Like, they're like,
also, last time I checked,
just Google it.
Part of Ottawa?
Yeah. Like one of the OG neighborhoods. Oh, sorry.
The arena bar. Shut up. like, have you been to Toronto? Like, I'm sorry. If I'm living in Mississauga, the stadium is not exactly right next door.
No.
Every stadium is far from someone. Anyway, that's all my point.
But the Scotties are there right now, so you Mississaugans enjoy. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Go home and what? She's playing? Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Are they not? See,
not the Canada team.
This is what I get. They're probably at the Olympics. That's probably what's going on.
Oh, there. Maybe, yeah. But the Canada team was behind Manitoba. Manitoba has been just dominating this year. It's crazy. Last I looked, it was 7-0, and I'm like, oh no, they're first, and then Team Canada's right behind them. That's awkward. That's an awkward conversation.
Thank you, by the way, for just moving past the fact that I thought for a moment that I would have, a curling thing figured out. It bit me in the ass. Past.
We'll get you one day. Just you wait. You and your little dog too.
Leave my dog out of this, all right? My dog's got a problem already. She's doing great, by the way, for anybody wondering. All right.
Good. I'm so glad.
A survey of the most romantic places on Earth, and let's talk about the 6 places they determined in Canada to be the most romantic. Agree or disagree? Oh. And I did ask the question on my Facebook because Ottawa didn't even make the list. And
rude.
Ottawa's got some pretty romantic places. The Canal.
Oh, yeah. So romantic.
I mean, anywhere along the Ottawa River, watching a sunset over the Gatineau Hills is pretty romantic.
Yeah. The art gallery, super romantic.
Right? Anyway, we didn't make the list. Here are the 6 that did. The CN Tower in Toronto.
Tourist trap.
Yeah, I get it.
Ooh, what? It's a big structure with a bulb on top. No big deal. Like, you do it once, you've done it a million times.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the appeal to it as a tourist attraction, but romantic. Anyway, Granville Island, Vancouver. I've not been, but I think you have.
Yes, it's actually it is very romantic. I will bow down to the BC, of course.
Banff National Park in Alberta. Yeah.
I haven't been, but I heard gorgeous. Don't know how it's been since the wildfires, but otherwise, gorgeous.
I went to buddy of mine was working in Edmonton, and we did the drive out to the Rockies. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
My visit with him was not romantic per se, but I totally understand.
Aw.
And I didn't actually
Heated rivalry part 2.
rivalry.
Bam.
Two radio buddies driving through the mountains.
Oh my God, I am actually so here for this.
Actually, hang on. Let's not discuss.
No, it's got to be like hockey radio announcers, like like.
Can you imagine the entire episode. Hey, good morning. Where are we going today? Well, I thought we'd take a nice romantic trip, driving up the highways and byways into Banff National Park. Well, that sounds like a good morning. A good morning indeed. Turning to
He shoots, he scores. A fantastic day in Banff.
Who do I pitch this to? That's genius. Let's do that.
Mark Carney, apparently.
If only he had a constituency office somewhere in Nepean.
I love that he took full credit for all the funding too. That was hilarious. He's got a sense of humor. I don't know what people think he doesn't. He does.
Putting your politics aside, he's very articulate. He's very smart, and he's very fun.
He is very fun.
He is. Notre Dame Basilica in Montreal. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
Hey, Nicole, if you're still with us, you're going to like this because this is where I met Nicole in the very Niagara Falls, Ontario.
Oh, yes, the falls, especially if it's like lit up at night or something like that. Ooh, so pretty.
Didn't see it at night. In fact, we saw it on a very cold November day. Stanley Park in Vancouver rounds out the top 6 most romantic places in Canada.
Ooh, also a great place for murder.
What? Really?
Yeah, maybe don't look up the dark side of Stanley Park. But yes.
Okay.
Along that seawall and stuff, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Been there, loved it.
So long as you can put aside the death and carnage, it's a very place. Yeah.
That's what I did in July. I was biking through and I was like, this is gorgeous and lovely, and put aside the whole, like, the amount of murder podcasts that I've listened to that pertain to Stanley Park. I'm like, oh, great. This is wonderful.
Don't have that in the tourist brochures. I'll never know.
Oh, there's definitely a haunted walk. I feel like I should. Now I really want to do a haunted walk at Stanley Park. Dang it. I got to do one of the Ottawa ones first, though.
No reaction from Nicole. That's too bad. Anyway, let's move on to this week's celebrity stuff, shall we? Because we got a bunch of celebrity stuff.
Yes.
We don't have a song or an intro for celebrity stuff, but we've got celebrity
I will work on one. We got your celebs.
Oh, the radio.
Give me time. I can figure this. I can figure this out.
Yeah, just our luck. We come up with a song on Spotify, I'll hear it and go, hey, you can't do that.
No. And I'd be like, oh, right. I did hear that 2 weeks ago. Silly me.
Celebrity headlines this week. For the first time in 4 years, Justin Bieber will be returning to the Grammy stage as a performer. And yes, we're recording this on Saturday, the 31st of January. So February 1st is Grammy nights. Lady Gaga will perform. Carole King, Chappell Roan, Charlie XCX, Doechii, Harry Styles, Jeff Goldblum, and more will be presenting. But who do we think is going to win Grammys this year? Of course,
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Well, they are nominated.
Yeah, they should be.
And is it a favorite, though? Let's find out, because, of course, everywhere you look these days, you can bet on anything and everything. It's every second commercial.
They're going to be golden. I'm sorry.
Gambling website FanDuel has asked their followers, who's going to win Best New Artist? 77.7% say it will be Olivia Dean.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. No, she's great.
Man I Need, I believe, is her song. Yes.
Be the man I need. Oh, we're going to get canceled. I did a horrible rendition. Please don't cancel us.
Yeah.
I was off tune, pitch, everything.
I don't think that is.
There was no background music.
Bad enough that I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Record of the year. They figure Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Nice. Not going to try that one.
You called it. Song of the year. 87.5% say Golden from Huntress.
We're going up. It's our moment. And it is their moment. 2026, 2025, their moment. Love that.
Okay. Album of the year. 61% say that will go to Bad Bunny, whose album is titled in Spanish, and I'm not even going to embarrass myself by attempting to say the name of it. But there you go.
Oui.
That's what the odds on favorites are. So best new artist,
Nice.
song of the year, and album of the year.
Shocking to not see Taylor Swift anywhere on that list. I figured Fate of Ophelia would get her somewhere.
I don't know that she's even nominated. Well, she's got to be
That's what I'm saying.
nominated, but odds on favorite to win, maybe not. Yeah, interesting. Right.
Interesting, yeah.
Or did that come out too late for the deadline, I wonder?
Fate of Ophelia? No.
Whole
When's
showgirl.
the deadline?
I don't know.
Because I thought that came out in the summer.
5 radio shows a day and should know the answers to these things, Zoe. Come on.
Well, I thought it came out after K-pop Demon Hunters, but still before the fall. Oh no, wait, was it September?
You know what I never want to do on a podcast or on a radio show again is read off the long grocery list of all the nominees for all the things in these award shows. It's just too much.
Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, I hear you.
I've whittled it down again as it pertains to the Junos.
October 3rd, 2025.
So
The Life of a Showgirl. So when's the cutoff?
Well, that's the thing. That may have missed the cutoff date. Anyway, moving on to the Juno Awards. Justin Bieber and Tate McRae lead the Juno Award nominations this year. 6 apiece. Both are up for Artist of the Year. Both are up for single. Both are up for Album of the Year. The Weeknd is nominated for 5, and Cameron Whitcomb, who is fairly new on the scene, he has 5 nominations as well. The Junos, if anybody actually cares, because well, they're not.
People
good.
care. People care. It's in Hamilton.
It is in Hamilton.
People care.
I just find that most of these artists, like Tate McRae, Justin Bieber, like Canadian content regulations, like they never, like The Weeknd as well. Like these artists became huge before Canadian radio even really had a chance to feature them as Canadian content artists and play the crap out of them. They were just right out of the gate, huge artists. And I think they look at Canadian stuff, go, it's a nice to have, but their focus is elsewhere.
It's also at the new TD Coliseum in Hamilton. So. Yeah.
Which should have at least a PWHL hockey team, in my opinion.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because that's where that's going, right? Because our
got to keep the politics out of it.
Yeah, there are times though, Zoe. Anyway, I'm on. Listen, you know how I feel about the arena that's being built right now in Ottawa.
I think everyone feels the same. Yeah.
Lady Gaga, watch her next weekend on the Super Bowl commercials because she is covering a legendary classic song.
Oh, what song?
She's covering It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Oh, that's awesome. That's the only reason I watch the Super Bowl is the commercials. I'm in that group of people.
But it's the reason why most people, I am on the side of Bell Media on this. They spend a shitload of money buying the rights to carry the Super Bowl on their channels. And they have every right to be angry when American signals draw the audience in Canada away from them, right?
Yeah, fair.
They are absolutely right. But,
big but.
When the court said, no, the commercials on the Super Bowl are as an important ingredient to the event itself. And, the American version has to be available in Canada. And I thought, oh, man.
Yeah, Belle, sorry, not sorry. But if I miss this one that's being promoted, the Bears and the Coldplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I miss that, I'm going to be so upset. They're
all available online anyway, but there's just something about seeing them in the game. And you know what? Kylie Kelsey had a good point. She said, because Travis isn't in the Super Bowl this year, so she doesn't have a vested interest there. Of course, her husband, Jason, has, retired. I guess he's not even part of the Super Bowl broadcast crew this year. So she was saying on her podcast, she was on one of the morning talk shows on American TV. But she was saying this year, for the first time in a long time, she can actually go to the bathroom during the game because she doesn't have to watch the plays. And she can actually be present to enjoy the commercials for a change, because
The
normally
commercial and the halftime show, because she's not going to spend all her time in the washroom.
and when you're a mom of 4, like, I've only got a moment here. I got to go. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's so funny. She really is.
She really is. Yeah. Yeah, Jason should. He knows he's lucky, but he's very lucky.
He'd be the first to tell you how lucky he is.
Yeah, exactly.
You want more celebrity stuff, or should we move on to other things?
Heck yeah. Oh, well, it's up to you.
Well, Harry Styles fans pretty upset. Tickets for the Harry Styles tour are over $1,000 a piece. The tour is called.
Sorry. We're shocked by this. With how much price gouging there's been with tickets over the last 3-4 years.
I am not
really shocked.
Well, I'm not one to typically agree with Kid Rock on very many things. I like a couple of his
especially as of late.
Kid Rock was in front of all kinds of government officials saying this Ticketmaster bullshit has to stop. And I agree with him. It's not, who can afford? I can't think of any artist that I would spend over $1,000 to see live. Not a one.
Usually, like first off, I wouldn't. But also, like, I'm not rich. But like Chapel Roan said, like, the people in VIP, you suck. Like, because it's the people who are in, that waited forever to get in, to be on the floor right up against the barrier. Like, they're the ones singing their heart out, loving every second of the show. And the people who are in VIP who probably paid $1,000 for their tickets are not doing that. So why, like, it's just, it's the average person that'll have the most fun.
Yeah, the most I ever spent on a concert ticket, I can tell you now, was to see the Eagles. And the deal was this.
Oh.
The deal was this. Who was the guy that owned the Ottawa Senators before? Melnick.
Yeah.
When he bought the team, he made a deal. If you are a season ticket holder, you will see the Eagles for free. So I bought season tickets.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty smoking good deal, actually.
Right,
what?
Right.
What?
So I bought the season tickets so I could see the Eagles, and a nice to have was to see the hockey team. But yeah, over $1,000, even front row with a backstage pass. I can't think of any artist I would spend. Like, I get the Taylor Swift thing. Like, I saw the Police on the reunion tour, and our tickets were nowhere near $1,000. Paul McCartney, maybe just to say I saw a Beatle, but I don't know. Anyway, the irony, of course, and one fan pointed this out, the tour is called Together Together. And they're like, yeah, the Together Together tour, which 99% of your fans can't freaking afford. We're not going to be. Good point. Yeah,
we're not going to be together anytime soon if that's the case. And I understand the production that goes into these shows and all the people that you need to pay and all the, like, I understand the transportation. Like, I get it. I get it. But also at the same time, like, there is no way you can expect people, like, to be selling out arenas at $1,000 a pop. Like, that's crazy.
A lot of that too, though. Like, artists used to make a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
One thing, but album sales. And now, of course, there's no album sales unless you put it on an Apple. But even then, you're getting, like, I mean, we talk Spotify. Like, an artist might make like something like 0.00000008 cents for every.
Yeah.
It's pitiful, actually. So they're making it up, and look, they can get it, so they do. I can't begrudge them that, but on the other hand,
like now it's more like people purchasing the songs for TV shows, like he did Rivalry, doing live shows, merch, all that fun stuff is really how they kind of make their money now.
You mentioned merch. You also mentioned K-pop Demon Hunters, just so you know, and we'll wrap up celebrity stuff with this. K-pop Demon Hunters toy line is
oh my God, I need to go get a Zoe immediately.
Dolls, light sticks, board games, and more.
Okay, someone needs to buy me a Zoe. I need, like Milky's got his, like, fun background there. Like, I will put Zoe up right there for the podcast on the wall.
I spoke too soon. Celebrity stuff is not done. There's a couple of other stories I wanted to mention. You've heard of yacht rock, which of course is like, 70s soft rock, Christopher Cross thing.
Like dad rock?
Yeah.
Like classic rock, but it's dad rock.
There's a new trend in music emerging now, which focuses on female-driven rock from the 90s and early 2000s. Think of artists like Alanis Morissette, Melissa,
Oh,
Concrete Blonde, Pink. Do you know what they
yeah.
dubbed that?
No.
Cigarette mom rock.
See, this is what I mean. I quit smoking and then everyone brings it up all the time. I don't get it. This is not fair. You guys are mean. I'm trying to do something good and healthy for myself. And now you created a whole genre around cigarettes. And now I just want to smoke and listen to cigarette mom rock. Damn.
And the
Rude.
We just had the conversation, and I didn't even cut it off at the pass. I just saw the word cigarette and read it anyway, without even blinking, without even thinking
It's
about
not your fault. It's whoever coined it this. You guys are mean to me. Like, it just...
But I mean, why? I mean, there's a million terms we could have put on that. Why cigarette mom rock? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. Yeah, that's also true. Like, I don't know. I would say like cleaning house mom rock, like it just, she's like power cleaning the house because family's coming over, just the rock music blaring downstairs.
Badass mom rock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool mom rock. What? Cool mom rock.
Well, you know what makes things not cool is when you put the word cool into the title. Yeah.
It should have been cigarettes. When you put cigarettes into everything, it's not cool anymore. But no.
You're right.
No.
One last thing, and you alluded to this. So the couple caught cuddling on the Jumbotron at that Coldplay concert in July, and that's a mouthful.
Yeah, I think that's why I kind of cut out the majority of it and was like, I'll let the audience piece that together.
So you remember the couple that,
yes.
Oh, she's the HR manager, he's the president of the company, caught on camera.
I wish we could do it right now, like on screen. Like here, I'm just going to curl into the back. Like, I'm just curling into the side where you are.
Zoe. No.
Sorry, I ducked out of the way when I heard my name.
Anyway. Moving that moment of awkward. We'll cuddle later, okay? This whole incident, which just does not go away, is actually for an upcoming Pepsi commercial that you will see next Sunday during the Super Bowl. So the idea is this: somebody who works for Coca-Cola is caught on camera at a concert enjoying Pepsi more. So clever.
Oh my gosh. It'd be really funny if that little girl who made that handwritten book did one about this.
We'll have our people call her.
Yes, yeah, I got an idea for you.
Okay, got your fish trophy thing handy because it's time for
yes
of the day. That's that works as a theme song, doesn't it? So I whittled it down to 2 does of the day from this past week. These are just dumb criminal stories, that kind of thing. And Zoe will ultimately pick the winner in quotes, and award them virtually the fish vase that has become our trophy. All right, we begin in Miami, where a man was arrested after allegedly defrauding a manufacturer of high-end bathroom products by stealing $400,000 worth of toilets and other materials. His name is Paul Joe Gomez. He's accused of diverting company merchandise, including said toilets. He was caught after an employee became aware in September that somebody was advertising and selling the exclusive brand of smart toilets. That kind of stands out and is unique on Facebook Marketplace at a deep discount.
Man, Joe really had to go, but he didn't do it smartly, that's for sure. Don't do dumb crimes. Oh, I like that one.
Nope, I don't have the wah on there. All right. Second choice is this, from Denver, Colorado. A man held up a bank, handed the teller a note, and got away with an undetermined amount of cash. But he was caught on security camera, of course, his face clear as day. Those photos, which were then shared by police, led to his ultimate identification and arrest. Since in 2018, he kind of wrote an autobiography called The Life of an Outlaw, which detailed his previous bank heists, his arrests, and all the time he served in prison. And it doesn't take long on Google Images to connect dots on this. He has since been charged with bank robbery and is now facing up to 20 years in jail.
My goodness, I swear he took a page out of Taylor Swift's book, because everyone's like putting like Fate of Ophelia to the book Fate of Ophelia, thinking she's the like writer of the book.
No, yeah,
because it very much matches up and stuff. Like, my goodness, man.
guys, yeah, right, all right.
Yeah.
You've got, the toilet thief, and then you've got, bank robber who wrote a book about bank robbery. Who is this week's doozy of a duh of the day? Zoe, who gets the fish trophy?
Oh, it's got to go to Joe for the toilets.
Oh,
yeah.
No, Joe. Hey!
You get the fish. You can put it in your toilet. Woo!
Exactly where I was going. All right. We're going to wrap things up as we always do with this or that and why. And these are questions that our good listener, Dave, who has more time on his hands than anybody has on their hands, because he comes up with these and has for like a couple of years now. So it's two things, and we got to choose one and explain our reasoning for choosing one over the other. As always, Zoe leads us off. This or that and why.
This or that and why. No coffee or 5 cups of coffee?
Oh, God.
I know what side I'm on.
Well, it puts me in a predicament. I'm going with no coffee, because anything more than 1 cup of coffee since my gallbladder came out is bad news, Bears.
Oh, I almost did a spit take when you said no coffee. I mean, it's a good reason, but like, I just couldn't live without the stuff.
I can't.
It doesn't give me any extra energy. I just love the taste.
Yeah. You know what? We had the conversation this morning, because the cost of coffee right now, right? It's like we can't even bear to dump coffee down the drain. We're just, like that cost us money and we like it so much. Yeah, but I got to err on the side of caution. So five would kill me. 2,
Yeah.
5 would absolutely put me in my grave. Not a word of a lie.
What about tea?
Tea? I'm actually enjoying tea. I'm really enjoying.
Good. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than coffee.
Is it? I was thinking about that this morning too. Is tea actually cheaper?
It depends on the tea.
Per cup basis. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it depends on the tea. Like if you're getting like Red Rose or like Tetley or something, like it's probably on the cheaper end. If you're going with like King Cole or like one of the ones actually like from Europe, like the really good stuff, it's probably a bit more expensive. What
I like is these places where you can go in and make your own teas. And then you have like your little tea pincer thing where you pull it out and I like it.
Is David's tea still a thing? I don't know.
Maybe.
Tivana? There was Tivana too at one point where you could go and pick your own tea. And I like the jasmine pearl tea. It's a very nice white
I was working out a number of years ago. I would work out regularly with Ashley, and she had an amazing recipe for tea. She sent me to a place in the Byward Market that had like little things, almost like Bulk Barn, and get this much of that, and that's what introduced me to the whole idea of concocting your own, and I loved it. I just can't remember the recipe. Ashley, if you're watching, I should reach out to her again. See, the problem is if I reach out to Ashley, she's going to kick my ass and get me into her gym again, which is just going to be torture.
Nice. You do it, Ashley.
No,
yes.
No.
I've been trying for 3 years.
Ashley's the only person, and I've worked out with a few people. I've gone to a few trainers. Ashley's the only person who held me to account, and I love her, but I just can't do that. It's too much. I need someone who's just going to remind me, like the dog. The dog is my trainer now.
Yes.
Base reminds me, get to the dog park, which we're doing as soon as this podcast.
Yes.
All right, this or that and why, Zoe? Morning or night for you?
Oh, I'm a night person. Yeah. I miss my 1 minute, not even 30-second commute to work. And now I'm up like 2 hours before I have to be there just to make sure I walk there in time and have myself somewhat presentable when I walk in the door. But and like the dog's fed and watered and stuff. I'm a night person. I'll admit it.
I am at my most creative, and we both do creative things. I am at my most creative, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I can write books. I come up with the best comedy in the middle of the night. And I've taken on a morning show, which I love doing. And it's just, I love the show. I hate the 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like I would love to do a morning show, but I can't. Like, I mean, I could do it, but I don't think I'd be as creative and awake as I'd like to be.
For the listener, that's kind of where Zoe and I started with this whole podcast. The concept was to solve that exact issue. We would record over the lunch hour, break it 18 segments a day, which could then be popped into Dropbox, which stations could then say, hey, I can put that show on in the morning. I can put that
afternoon.
Right. And we wouldn't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it was essentially a morning show. And as far as your local traffic and weather were concerned, well, that's easy to do with someone local in the market, right? Doing that kind of. Anyway, that didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. We tried.
Maurice is a morning person now that I'm older. Yeah, because pee-pee at 4 o'clock in the morning, Maurice. I understand. Because pee-pee at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'll look forward to that.
Is listening. Is it Mexico you're in, Maurice, right now? Anyway, he's not
That's what
here.
her profile picture looks like. I'm jealous.
His? Maurice?
Sorry, Maurice.
Yeah.
His profile picture, looks like he's in Mexico right now. Jealous.
Who recently won the $50 gift card from Hometown Sports, by the way. So we got to do that.
Oh, right.
We have to do the draw before we go. I've got the thing
this
right
or that and why.
Here we go.
Oh.
No, it's your turn to ask me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Dinner at a fancy restaurant or homemade dinner by candlelight. Ooh.
Both are awesome.
Which one would you do, Maurice? Because you're in Dominican Republic.
Oh, you
just got back. Oh,
with a sad face, crying. Oh, kiss my ass.
Did you get to do a fancy dinner while you were there, at least, or one by candlelight? Who knows?
I love people who get back from like months of vacation and then they're like,
I know.
I'm so sad to be back. Just bite me for God's
my generation won't even know the word retirement, so that would be wonderful.
Right.
Just
Maurice is now part of the show. He's going for the homemade dinner. I'm going out.
Yeah.
I love cooking. I just don't have the time. So yeah, we're going out.
Speaking of, I told someone to go to Ciao Italia yesterday. I was like, you want a nice like atmosphere Italian dinner? Ciao Italia. Love.
Zoe, that's our spot.
I know, but I want to blow it up because I love Alessandro. He's the best.
Yeah, but you see, that'll bite you in the butt because then you won't be able to get in.
I know. Well, no, I'm sure we could call him and he would get us in. He's a
we got to drop by and see him again soon. You're right.
We do.
Get my parents out there. I've been trying for over 2 years now to get my parents to go.
Tell them you'll bring me.
No, I'm trying.
Parents love me.
You're not hearing me. Yes. Hey, Mom and Dad, how would you like to come to dinner? Not with my wife, but with my friend Zoe. What's really going on?
Well, come too. Sue loves me.
She does.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Mine to ask you?
Oh, yeah.
You got to pick one. Movie or this is going to be torture for you. Movie or a 5-part TV series?
Oh. That is torture.
I love it.
Because like the new season of Bridgerton just dropped and like I binged it all in one day. And now I have to wait till February 26th for the second half of the season. And I'm all bummed. 5-part series. I'll go with a 5-part series.
5-part series. Okay, you're staying in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. 5 hours, an hour each episode. I'm here for it.
All right. One more. Go ahead. Ask me.
Okay. This or that and why? Meet the parents or meet the ex? Spicy.
Oh, what a question.
I know. Like, have you ever been curious of like where Sue's exes ended up?
Only one.
Okay, so we got a ball rolling here. All right.
Meet the Parents, classic.
Okay, yeah, no, it's true.
If it's Sue we're talking about, the person I'm really in love with, then yeah, I want to know where this person come from. What's the story? Meet the Parents.
Well, I just want to connect the dots and be like, you make more sense now. Which I feel like most people, when they meet like my dad and my mom, they're like, you make a lot of sense now. I'm like, yeah, you did that.
Did I not say that?
Yeah. You're like, oh, you make a lot of sense now, girl. I'm like, thank you. I think.
All right, one more for you, and then we'll wrap things up. We got to do our draw. Don't let me forget to do the draw.
I won't.
All right, Zoe, this or that, and why? This is another interesting question for you. Unlimited money or unlimited happiness?
Oh. Unlimited happiness.
I love that answer.
Yeah. Because I'm already the luckiest, richest person ever. I'm on planet Earth. I'm in Canada. I'm breathing. My heart's beating. I have people around me that love me and appreciate me.
Yeah, Terry just chimed in. He's watching our live stream. He says, see, everybody loves Zoe. Yep.
Oh, Terry. Thank you. And that's why I am rich. I am rich already.
There you go. And Terry, if you really love Zoe, you'd know to put the umlaut on the E.
Okay, well, we don't need to be mean to Terry. No, I know. It's just so, but it's fine. Can be a nickname.
If you hold down the E, all the options will pop up for accent aigus, graves, and umlauts.
Or if you do Control-Alt and you have a number keypad, it's 137. I figured learning that in elementary school would come very handy.
That's old HTML shit. That's what that is.
I know. I know.
Right. The very fancy
draw time.
Official envelope for our draw, of course, is done in the Princess Auto packaging that Zoe's Christmas gift was.
We should get something from Hometown Sports to put them in.
All right, I'll talk to Tasso.
Tell Tasso to get us like a little plastic trophy or something with like Hometown Sports on it.
Tell Tasso, who's generous enough to give us a $50 gift card every single week to give away. Tell him to do more things. Yes.
No, ask Tasso if we could get a fake little trophy and put the Hometown Sports Bar and Grill logo on it.
I'm sure he'd be
I
cool
would do that. I would do that.
Because you need another reason to go to Dollarama.
Yeah, exactly. Shopping spree.
So, how do you get in on the draw for the $50 gift card at Hometown Sports Grill, 1525 Bank Street? So breakfast, lunch, and dinner essentially on us. Thanks to Tasso and the team there. It's easy. Subscribe to the Daily Milkman newsletter. If you go to milkmanshow.com, there's a link there. You click on it every single day. I send out the email, and 51% of people actually bother to click on it and read it. So, but inside, I got a joke of the day every single day. I let you know when your sunset's going to be. I let you know how much longer your days are as we count down to spring. What's on TV tonight. I give you some fun facts. And yes, a chance to win $50 gift card.
And I mean, if you want to like and subscribe to the podcast too, that would be great.
Do that.
YouTube, Spotify.
Do that. Yep. Do
all
that.
the things.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull one name out. You ready?
Because now I see Netflix has podcasts, and I'm kind of like, how do we go about getting onto Netflix?
I thought the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why we're podcast hosts together.
I think I know exactly how that happens. You get
beg
so good that Netflix finds you and says, over here, here's the check. You fill in the amount.
Yeah, or you just be Pete Davidson, which
who
wouldn't want to be Pete Davidson?
Me. I'm happy being me. All right.
That's true.
I'm dangling a piece of paper here with somebody's name on it.
Oh, yes. Read it.
Elaine Walsh. Thank you for Walsh. Thank you for replying to my nuttiness every single week. I will be in touch and get that $50 gift card to you. Thanks again to Hometown Sports Grill, 1525 Bank Street. And thanks to our title sponsor as well, McCarthy Automotive, for all of your auto service needs, auto repair, auto maintenance, tire changeovers, brakes, exhaust, shocks. And don't forget your fleet vehicles as well. They are a family-owned and operated business going on almost 25 years now. McCarthyAutomotive.ca. And you're going to kick my butt if I don't have the theme song queued up and ready to go. So I'm stalling right now because Zoe's going to take us out any second. I think that's up. Okay. All right. Zoe, do your thing. I think we're good to go to close it out. One less technical problem to deal with. Let's go.
And if you like what you heard, please spread the word. And as always, ta-ta for now, TTFN.
And thank you to CJRO for carrying ZM on the air every single week.
ZM, that's us and them. It's our pop-up podcast. I hope you like it, and if you don't, it's just because, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I played our theme song. Da, da.
Woo!